Deputy Speaker, I'd like to thank the Ambassador of the Republic of Iraq, His Excellency Muad Salih, who gave a briefing to parliamentarians in this place on Tuesday, in which he raised, obviously, his concerns on the current situation in Iraq and the advance of ISIS fighters. The Ambassador also informed us that despite the conflict in Iraq at the moment, he described the will of the Iraqi people, whether they be Sunni, Shia or Christian. Their will is committed and patriotic will to the unification of their country, and it is indeed something that we, as friends of Iraq, need to be cognizant of. This will of unity and support for Iraq was also reaffirmed to me, Deputy Speaker, by my own constituents. I have spoken many times in the House about the very large Iraqi constituency that I have in my electorate of Cornwall, who came here under the humanitarian program. They are predominantly Christians of Chaldean and Assyrian faith, and they too are very anxious and deeply concerned about the recent events in Iraq and the destabilisation of Iraq. Deputy Speaker, my constituents, as I said, have come here as a result of the two previous wars in Iraq, and they still have family in the region, and whether it's in Iraq or in refugee camps in the region. So, being a Christian minority, they have endured persecution, and they are often caught up in the interfaith wars and clashes in Iraq, particularly so between the Sunni and the Shia. I'd like to quote from the letter that they have written to me, because I think it's very important for this House to understand the concerns of people living in Australia. The Australian Chaldean Federation of Victoria and Australia writes, and I quote, "We, the Chaldean community organisations of Cornwall, believe in a united, democratic, federal Iraq where all ethnic communities and religions live side by side in harmony and with integrity. We believe in a country where we are able to practice our traditions and beliefs without any sectarian or ethnic division." However, they go on to say, this is not the Iraq that we see today. We send a message of hope to save and protect all the Iraqi civilians, including the minority Christians who do want to live with peace and integrity. We have great concerns about the recent attacks against the Iraqi people. No sectarian or ethnic group is safe. They are all exposed to the endangerments that is present by the terrorists. Deputy Speaker, they go on to say that there is nothing left for us to do except to unite as one strong voice, and this includes and not limited to different government parties, civil society, organisations and the general public. As one, we ask for your sincere support in reconciliation and the denouncement of all forms of violence and religious intolerance and forced migration. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.